All right, y'all. Today is not my first ever autocross event. I usually autocross in the Miata, but this time I decided to take out my Genesis Coupe. So I went on ahead, signed it up, and just went out for it. And now I'm taking y'all along for the ride for some POV action. And I'll be breaking down my runs, talking about what I feel like I did right, and of course, what I feel like I did very wrong. So let's get into it.
All right, ready when you are.
All right, and here we go. First time I ever did autocross in my Genesis Coupe, and you can already tell that I'm a little nervous. I did get a lot of comments on how loud my car was, and that is something that I will be changing sometime in the near future. And y'all are probably wondering, PJ, I guess you just feel like first gear is long enough to just complete the whole course in. And yep, just like this, is definitely not long enough. Banging off the rev limiter is definitely a rookie mistake, and I do not need to do that again. I need to learn how to do this whole course in second gear, which is what I did in my second run. But the car actually feels way different when you're pushing it on a tight course like this. I mean, I thought I knew my car, but autocross humbles you real quick. And here I am coming through the last little bit of cones. The last little slalom type thing is where a lot of people did make a few mistakes, but here I am coming through the finish line, and I think my time was around a little bit lower than a minute, which is the best time of the day actually for me.
You're good.
And here I go into my second run. You would think that a second run I would be a little bit more confident, but it's just like another first run since now I'm trying to do it in second gear. And one thing that I know for sure I need to get better at is keeping my composure and keeping speed through the corners. And look at me in the slalom, just letting off the gas and everything. Y'all remember, coasting equals slower time, so try not to do that. And here on the straight, I did feel as if I was just trying to make up for time that I lost early on, especially in that slalom. But at the same time, I wasn't trying to fly off course, hit a cone, or mess myself up more than I already have. It isn't until you bring out the Genesis to an autocross event after a Miata that you realize that it's not as confidence inspiring as that car. But with a little more practice, I definitely believe that I'll be able to shock myself as well as a lot of other people with this car. Some of the biggest takeaways for me: one, slow is smooth, smooth is fast. Two, look ahead, trust the car. And three, have fun with it. Anyways, thanks for coming along for the ride. Let me know in the comments what you think, and if you've done autocross before, drop some tips for the next event, and I'll see y'all in the next one.